Alright guys, so today I'm taking a look at a smart plug, and this of course operates with your Amazon Echo or your Google Assistant. It also supports if this then that. If you're not familiar with that, you should look into that. It's actually pretty useful for a lot of different things. Great thing about this is it's actually a 4-pack, and it's small enough that it doesn't interfere with the other outlets. So if you have two of them plugged in side by side, or if you have some other device plugged into the same outlet along with one of these devices. So this is what it looks like right here. It actually has the QR code on the back if you're going to use the Smart Life app. My suggestion is if you already have any of these devices and you already have an app like myself, I use Toya Smart, I guess that's how it's pronounced, and I just keep using that with all of the devices, and this works just fine with that. One of the nice things about this that not all of these plugs support is this actually has monitoring, so you can actually look at the energy usage, and not all of them have that, so it's a nice additional option. There's a small LED right here, of course the power button, so you can actually physically turn it off and on right from the switch if you want to. Of course you have scheduling, timers, all the different things that you might want to do in terms of controlling the device, and it works on the 2.4 gigahertz, not 5 gigahertz, so as far as your home network is concerned. And this is basically just I've got office fan right now, so you can see across the bottom. So you can basically just do what you need to do. This has switch, schedule, timer, and statistics right across the bottom. So if you're using the Smart Life app, it might be a little bit different than that, but I again prefer using one app because I have multiple smart plugs for multiple companies, and I don't want like 10 different apps for 10 different smart plugs. So just use one. Whatever you happen to be using at the moment would be fine. This is rated up to 16 amp max, so whatever you plug into this, keep that in mind. And it does come with a little user manual in case you need it, but basically you plug it in, the little indicator light, of course you want it to be flashing very quickly, and you tell it to add device when you're in the program. It will search the device. Of course you put in your Wi-Fi password for your network, and once you confirm all of that, it basically detects the item, the plug, and you're pretty much done. I mean, after that you just push the button, turn it off and on, and that's it. Okay, so I will show you real quickly. I've got a little fan plugged up on this one as an example, and I'll show you what it does and what it looks like real quick. Okay, so let's check that out. Alright, so you can see I've got a fan here, got the plug here, and if I adjust this a little bit, you can see the other plug is not blocked, so you don't have to worry about any issues with that. And I've got the app on my phone. There's the switch, the power button right there, so if I hit that, socket is on, socket is off. And again, I can go through and I can set up a schedule if I want to add a schedule so that I have this turned off and on at certain times. A timer in case I maybe want to go to sleep and have this run for like the first couple of hours or something like that. And then statistics will show me the actual power usage. You can see this is just as an example hooked up, so it's basically not showing much of anything. You can see the voltage and all, but there's very little information because it hasn't been run. Just sitting here for an example at this point right now. But that is pretty much it. And of course the app again has integration with the different things that I mentioned before, your Amazon Echo, your Google Assistant, and if this then that. And it will possibly and probably have a firmware update, and when it detects that automatically, you just hit upgrade, take a few moments, less than a minute usually, and you can upgrade the firmware and keep this thing up to date. So not a problem with that. Very simple, very easy, and again, it's just very easy to operate, super convenient, and actually very, very affordable. And this one, including the energy monitoring capability in addition, is a nice thing because you don't always get that, and you're getting a 4-pack, so you can control a multitude of devices. So I just wanted to share that with you really quickly, give you an idea of what to expect, how the app works briefly. Again, the app will vary, excuse me. And the great thing is, let me say, if you have this plugged in like that, then you don't actually have to worry about interfering with your other plug. Okay? So if you want to find out more, there will be a link below the video. You can read more about the specifications, maybe some other reviews, and just take a little closer look at some of the details. Okay? Thanks for watching.